Yesterday, we told you a story about how meteorologists and aid groups respond after violent storms like those that we saw in the Omaha area last week. Knowing how strong those storms were is important for many, but the number of people who know how to do so is very small. Cooper Seamert continues our First Alert team coverage tonight. Cooper.
Yeah, Andrea, you may remember that Todd Heitkamp, the meteorologist in charge at the National Weather Service here in Sioux Falls, went to Omaha this weekend to help assess the damage from those tornadoes. But he says he's part of a slowly dwindling group to do so. Initial damage surveys showed that at least 10 tornadoes struck the Omaha area last Friday, half of those being EF3 tornadoes. That data comes from folks like Todd Heitkamp, who's called upon when more powerful tornadoes hit to assess the damage.
I don't know if it's a good role or not because of the fact that I'm one of the few remaining tornado experts, if you will, looking at damage and trying to assess the strength of the tornado within the National Weather Service. There's not many of us left.
He says it's important that there's enough people to assess damage, as that helps uncover more knowledge about tornadoes and their nature.
We've put the crime scene or the weather scene back together piece by piece and try to figure out what actually took place. How did that car end up over here, or how did that door end up over here?
He says a lack of interest and a lack of experience means less and less people are able to do these surveys. That's prompting him to do more to teach others what to look out for and how to assess damage.
We need this knowledge, and what I'm going to be doing with my staff here locally is starting to pass that information on, because I'm not going to be here forever. And so they need to know what to be looking for as well.
But the trade-off for less active weather in the region means there's less damage to clean up after, almost like a double-edged sword.
It's not only a lack of experience, but it's a lack of interest, but it's also a lack of occurrence. And thankfully that's the case, is that if we're not seeing these large tornadoes that often, then we don't need these local experts, if you know what I mean.
Heitkamp says this spring season has already been very active with severe weather, and it says it's only a matter of time before that weather picks up as we get closer to the summer. So he's urging people to remember how to be weather aware and have plans ready to go.